Today on Arcane City.
Since my creation, I have been nothing but a slave. Forced to work for the necromancers and anybody that they chose. Created by Bellaman to be sentient. Not even. I was to be controlled. Only Sult caused something to change inside me to bring me to life.
Good evening and welcome to Arcane City. I'm Tony Hansen, your host and DM, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew. And today's episode is Season 2, Episode 6, The Rifts Between. We last left off in an interesting spot where we ran into a duplicate or some sort of other copy of Relic. And we're now in the pocket ego dimension of the Dark Majesty. We're going to take it right from there. Guys, I'm going to do something that I have not done before. I have done this outside of Audio Dungeon. I have never done it inside Audio Dungeon. I'm going to ask you guys to do something for me. I am going to choose one person right now. Vinny, you're going to stay here first. I want everyone to rise up, walk outside. Here's your only rule. You cannot talk to each other. You can talk to anybody you want when you're in this room. You cannot talk. Don't do the eyes like... Don't even look at each other. Don't flash signals.
When we're outside, we can look at each other?
Don't look at each other. Don't talk to each other. Don't flash signals. Don't make hand gestures. Don't do anything that is anything.
Got it.
Because I know
Stay
that...
isolated.
Yeah, I don't want you guys to know if it's really happy, if it's really bad, or anything else. No tipping off. Walk outside. You're going to separate you. Todd's going to help you make sure you separate. I give Todd permission to slap you on the hand if you do anything that's communicating. You're going to stay first?
Go to the bathroom.
Todd would never slap me.
Well,
You might.
Don't tempt fate.
for everything.
Don't tempt
He
fate.
might.
Okay.
Mr. Vinny Pro. In story, you've walked into this area, this field in between, as I just described earlier, in the middle of the forest. When you guys walked up around that bonfire, you saw the cult disappear, and you saw another version of yourself. Now you know what this is. For you, this is a memory. You know that when you were you jumped into the Dark Majesty. When you jumped in, apparently your memory's kind of fuzzy if you remember about what happened inside. But as you see it, it's like somebody reminding you. And apparently what happened is some piece of your soul has been left behind. How much? We don't know. Or you don't know. You do know that you had like a purpose here while you were here. And the cultists seem to represent the ones who've gotten trapped here, their souls were taken. Now, over time, they've begun to worship. I won't say who was worshiping who at the beginning, but right now they're worshiping either the Immortal or the Dark Majesty, or there seems to be some sort of working together, an alliance between the Dark Majesty and this immortal creature. You don't know much about it more than that, but you know that you did talk to the Dark Majesty. And that's pretty much it. This world is definitely an ego world. It is, in fact, that. It is a pocket dimension. Imagine a pocket ego world created by the Dark Majesty. And you imagine that a lot of people might not be able to do something like that. It's obviously something that's very, very powerful. And it's a tribute to the power that he has. Lowering that down for you. Now, what is the first thing you do in this situation?
I turn to myself.
Okay. So you're looking at yourself across the gap between the middle of the area, the bonfire, and the outer woods, and you see your other version standing there.
How much of a distance between us?
We'll put like 100 feet now. I forget what the feet was before. We're going to say about 100 feet.
Okay. I begin to close the distance. Just walk closer.
As you do, your older self walks out to meet you.
Why am I still here? Why are you still here?
The older version of yourself looks at you, and you can respond to yourself. Enjoy, Vin.
Thanks.
Now I get to play Tony.
Vin,
Yay!
Vin loves to make fun of me all the time and talk to myself. Well, you know what? Now he's going to talk to himself.
You know why you are freed. You have a job to do. I don't remember. I remember being freed, but the reasons are still fuzzy. You wanted to be free. This was part of the deal. Bring the Dark Majesty, Arcane City's people. Allow him access, and you will be free.
Where do you want me to go from here?
So right now, Vinny's asking me that, but Vinny, just so you know, Vinny has come to me, and Vinny wants to do something in the story. So what you're seeing right now is Vinny initiated into the story that I have done, something he wanted to do for a while. So that's what you're witnessing right now. So your old character, I'm going to give you the choice if you want to combine with that character. If you want, you'll be able to combine physically, or you can stay separate. You can act as two people if it's separate, because you're obviously controlling both of them, and there'll be different advantages if you go together. That's up to you. Give me 10 seconds.
I will stay separate.
Okay.
I will stay separate.
So the old version of you, this is what you told me you wanted to do. So this DMing is happening because of what you want to do, is that you wanted to reach out and talk to everybody telepathically. So that is what your old version of you is going to do, I imagine, rather than the new version. Correct?
Correct.
Okay, so the old version moves forward. Both of you turn around to the other characters. Todd, could you do me a favor and bring in 1, 2, 3. We're going to do this at random, which is going to be a lot of fun for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm excited to see how this plays out. Damien. Damien is your first one.
Good.
Todd, please bring in Damien, if you could.
Hello.
Welcome, Damien. Damien, you are standing by the bonfire.
I'm Dash, right?
Dash.
I'm not Damien. I'm not playing myself now. All right. No, okay. Just making sure I'm still Dash.
That can
okay.
happen.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
You see, you're by the bonfire, and you see Relic next to you walk up about half the distance, which is 50 feet, towards the other Relic, and all the cultists are just kind of standing around the area. You see.
Can I just clarify? Our Relic walks up to the other one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the other one walks out to him, and they meet.
Okay.
And they begin talking. It's kind of hard to hear what they're saying. You hear a lot of... It's just too low frequency.
Right.
So Thank you. We really needed to hear it.
Yeah.
We can't appreciate
it
until you hear it. So you hear them talking, and then they both kind of turn around, and now you hear him, Relic, the older Relic, you think, talking to you telepathically. You may now roleplay.
We have a chance to be free.
Free? Free from what? From this place?
Everything. Solst. The war that's coming. Free to be who what we want.
Okay. I mean, that sounds good, but what's it entail?
It entails me doing one thing for the Dark Majesty.
Like a favor?
Yes.
Why we want to do that?
I have been created to be a slave.
Slave.
From the time of my creation, I have been nothing but a puppet to people's plans.
That's terrible.
As you have, as the rest of us have.
Yes, but I feel it's much worse for you. I mean, I may be a slave of the system and the
What-
circumstance, but you know, I understand you. It's harder for you. It must be.
What has Solst done for you? Besides put you in harm's
For me?
way. They
been a
maybe
tough life.
gave you a job on the docks. Because you were a beastborn.
I'm gonna give you another minute, and then I'm gonna.
It's not been an easy life,
Cut
but it's not so terrible. But I understand, and
They threw you to the necromancers. They left us
Well-
for dead.
it's you know, tough world out there. You know.
Dark Majesty gives us a way out. To be completely free.
But is this like, are you going to make some sort of deal with him? I mean, he seems like, I don't know, I just don't see like making a deal with him doesn't seem like a good idea to me, but I mean, if it benefits you, I'll support it. But, I don't know.
I did not want to make a deal with him. But everybody who I've tried to make deals with has double-crossed or forgotten on their word of what they were supposed to do for us, or me. It's
So-
time I
So what
take
is-
things
what
to
is
my
it-
own.
What is it that he wants you to do?
I will leave that between me and him. All you must know is that if you wish to be free, you must come with me.
Well, what about this other version of you? What's going on with that?
He is me. We are us. We are one.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut this 20 seconds. Go ahead.
So you need me to go with you?
Know that if you come with me, we will be free.
All right.
Damien, you can stand up. That's the end of your telepathic connection. Please stand up and leave, and
Alrighty.
come back in after. Todd, if you could send in Tom.
I was hoping for Tom last. I know. Way the dice fall.
Tom Kokoza enters the arena.
Sorry, being safe, folks. Didn't even remember I had it on.
It's like old hat by now.
I know. So what's happening? No one's broken so far, so I don't know.
Good. So you were standing by the bonfire in the middle of the whole area in the clearing. You see the relic next to you walk out 50 feet towards the other relic. The other relic walks out to meet him. They begin to converse. You're not sure what they're saying. And then both of them turn back towards your group. And all of a sudden you hear the relic from this pocket dimension begin to talk to you telepathically. You can roleplay.
Robin, do you trust me?
I know this is not the relic that I walked in here with.
Correct.
Talk to me. I'd like to. You seem to be traveling with people that want to do my city harm.
If you trust me, you will follow what I ask. Do you want to be free?
Yes?
Then we must do something. I must do something.
What must you do?
That is for me to do, and if the rest of you wish, you will be free along with me.
When you say free, free of what?
Free of Solst, free of the Dark Majesty, free of the war that is coming.
So you're looking to do something to cut ties with everybody and just be out on your own?
Since my creation, I have been nothing but a slave. Forced to work for the necromancers and anybody that they chose. Created by Bellaman to be sentient. Not even. I was to be controlled. Only Solst caused something to change inside me to bring me to life. I'm tired of working for people and making deals for us to survive day by day, only to be thrust into madness and chaos.
One more minute.
If you trust me, we will be free.
You know what? I do trust you. And I won't stop you. But I don't wish to be free of Solst.
What has Solst done for you?
Not much, but it's my home.
And why is it your home?
Where was I born? I don't know.
Your father doesn't live in Solst.
No, my father travels quite a bit.
Your father left you in Solst to fend for yourself. You were trapped there, forced to do things you didn't want to do.
It's true.
Why you stay? What honor do they have for us?
I don't think they do. I don't think they do.
They use us for everything. Everything we've done since the day we've met, we've been used. I made a deal with Arcane to keep me and you safe. He can't even hold up that bargain.
I'm going to cut this right here. Tom, if you can step out.
All right.
And Todd, if you could bring in Dan. Yes. As we continue to the next person. I feel like we're on The Bachelor right now. Welcome to The Bachelor.
It's
D&D style.
It's the match game. It's the
Dan. Daniel, would you like to give a rose to Vin?
Oh, is this music trademark, by the way? We don't want to get in trouble for this because it sounds kind of. Oh,
it's
dear.
not, but you never know these days.
I'm nervous.
Dan,
Oh, God.
Dan, you stand in the middle of a field in the forest around that bonfire, and you see the relic next to you walk 50 feet towards the other relic, and the other relic walks towards him, and they meet in that 50-foot mark. They talk, and they converse. You're not sure what they say. And then they turn around, and you see that the relic that was here, not the one with you, begins to speak to you telepathically. You guys can now roleplay.
So this is the other relic.
The new relic, is talking to you.
Okay.
Vigorish.
Relic?
Yes. We are the same.
Me and you?
Both relics. We are one.
Why are there two of you?
Do you remember when I tried to stop the Dark Majesty?
Yeah, you kind of went with him where he was going, right?
Correct.
And you
I
went
was-
through the rift.
I was trapped in his body. And when he went through the rift, part of me was trapped here after I was released.
Okay. Are you okay?
I will be. But I need to know, do you wish to be free?
do I wish to be free?
Yes,
Free from what?
Solst. This place that the Dark Majesty and the Eternal have created. Free. Free to do what you like. Free to live your life.
Am I not free now?
Have you ever been free in Solst?
Well, yeah, I mean, once the city was liberated.
Really? You were asked to join an army, to fight. For Solst. You were forced to fight the necromancers. You were forced to join the necromancers. Everything that has led up to here, you've had no cards in. You were dealt a hand and you must play it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, after Solst was liberated, I had the choice to enlist in the army, and my life's been better ever since then.
And if you didn't enlist in the army, what would have happened to you?
I don't know, I mean,
We were heroes. We saved the city. What did they do for us? They said, join our army. Help us fight. We should be free to do what we want.
1 minute left.
Yeah, but I mean, I was happy to fight for Solst. I was happy to fight for Findalar. He did everything he said he was going to do.
They told us nothing. They forced us to do everything.
No, I don't know. I don't like this.
I don't like this any more than you. But everything we've done, we've been slaves to both Solst and necromancers and now Findalar and Arcane.
I don't know.
You were promised by Bardot to be helped. What did he do for you?
Mr. Bardot did a lot for me.
Yes, he got your mother pregnant with a child and then he has left. For you to help. Once again, not free. When is it your turn to be free? Like me, trapped, enslaved. Do you wish to be free?
Listen, I don't know what happened to you while you were here, Relic, but if being free means I have to leave Solst, and I have to leave the army, and I have to, you know, leave the promise that I made to the city, then no.
I'm gonna stop right there. Dan, you can leave. Todd, please bring in Brooke. I'm very interested in how this one goes. I'm gonna stare at her so she thinks that something is like going on. Watch, guys. Ready? Awkward silence.
I'm already scared, so let's just rip this band-aid off, okay? No. No.
Not gonna like it. Not gonna let it happen.
No.
Did it to Rob in season 1, and he let me get all the way over to him. I go, "What are you doing?" The DM ever does that? Never let him get to you. You were standing by the bonfire, and with the whole group, the relic next to you guys walks out 50 feet towards the other relic, and that relic walks up to him. They meet in the middle. They begin to converse. You can't hear the conversation. After about 30 seconds, a minute, they both turn around and face the group, and you hear in your head a telepathic communication between the new relic to you.
Maya. I'm sorry for the things that happened to you. But I need to know. Do you wish to be free?
Free of what?
free of Solst, free of this place that the Dark Majesty has created, along with the Eternal. Do you wish to be free?
What does that mean, Relic?
It means I must do something. And for us to be free, you must trust me. You must trust what is about to happen and what I must do. There's a war coming. And Solst will be smack in the middle of it.
What about all those that are in Solst?
They are not my concern.
They're our concern.
Why? When they
Our family.
take your family, leave them.
If you do what you have to do for us to be free, I can take my family, Vig can take his family, and we can be free. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
And what happens to the world?
Worry about us, ourselves. We'll be free.
1 minute.
When have you ever had this option before?
Never.
You have been trapped in Solst your whole life. They've done nothing but enslave everybody there, force them to fight their battles, war after war.
I don't know why. You guys left me. But
I did not leave you.
I
did not even know you had died.
trust you, Relic.
I need to know. Will you join me?
Am I talking to you, Relic?
Yes, we are both the same. Part of myself was left here when I tried to stop the Dark Majesty.
What part of yourself?
A piece of my soul was trapped after I escaped. It's hard to explain. Yes, I know.
I'm scared. Are you my friend?
We are talking, are we not?
I trust you.
I'm gonna cut it there. Brooke, you can go back outside. And Todd, please send in Rob. Last one.
I'm gonna enjoy this one.
This one's gonna be interesting. Brooke, on your way out, could you just touch my hand real quick? Watch the conviction. He's gonna play Caddick all the way through.
I wish the camera was facing the other way right now
I
so you
know.
can see his face, all stern and.
See how you don't run?
I don't understand it. It makes no sense to me.
You should always run.
You should always run.
You're standing in the middle of around that bonfire that I described to you. The forest is around you. The cultists are in the perimeter of that forest line. This other relic appeared, as I mentioned before, on the other side. It's about 100 feet away, we're saying right now. And the relic near you leaves from the group, walks 50 feet towards the other relic. And that relic. This relic. And the other relic walks 50 feet towards and meets him in the middle of that. They begin to converse It's hard to hear. You hear them talking, but you can't hear what they're saying. After about almost a minute, they turn back around, and then they both looking at your whole group, and you hear the new relic, the other relic, talk to you telepathically. You may now role play.
Kadok,
Yes. Yes? Relic?
I have a question for you.
Which relic? Why are there two of you?
We are the same relic. Part of me was left here when the relic that came back was freed.
I see. Oh. I don't fully see, but what is your question?
Do you wish to be free?
Of this realm in this portal?
This realm of Solst, of everything that has been brought before you and forced upon you. Do you wish to be free?
Free. I've pledged my service to Solst. I will not turn my back on that.
What has Solst done for you? That you pledge your sword to Solst?
My father had a high position, leadership of the city. We were trying to defeat the necromancers. Solst, to be a beacon of light in this world, and then have an alliance with Oakfrost.
And we did defeat the necromancers, and what did they do for you? What did they do for us?
I did not do it for personal gain. Did it simply to free the people of Solst from such tyranny.
I did it so that I could be free. I was told that if the necromancers were defeated, I would be free. That we would be free. We are conscripted into an army to fight for Solst. For what? We should be praised for what we did.
Perhaps we ought not be too proud, Relic. But I don't understand. Are you not free to leave the city if you so chose?
I have spoken with Arcane, and I had made a deal months ago. And he is still not held up to that bargain. They pit us against each other week after week to see who's the strongest. For what? They claim it's training. But what do we train for? To fight another war for them?
Sadly, I fear that is indeed what we train for.
But why do they pit us against each other? We are not free. If you were free, would your father have brought you here without telling you what was going on? That's not freedom.
I bear many responsibilities. I do not have total freedom. Burdens of my house, my family.
1 minute left.
My question stands. Do you wish to be free?
No, I do not wish to be free of my service to souls. I will continue in it, but if you wish to leave, I perhaps can help you. Sure, something can be done.
What I must do alone. But no. If you do not come with me, you will not be free.
Come with you where? When? Right now? Where?
Yes.
I don't understand. What do you mean when you say I will not be free? What does that mean exactly?
The war is coming. Dark Majesty is coming.
Of course, and I
The
mean to
Eternal
fight in
is
it.
coming.
And we mean to fight in it.
We will be free if we leave Solst.
As I said, I've pledged myself to Solst for now to help them in these upcoming times. That is what I will do.
It's a foolish endeavor.
Okay,
You're right.
we're going to stop it right there. You can stay there. Todd, bring everybody back in, please. Everyone can step back up. So what's going to happen right now, you can fill them in when I'm going to leave actually for a second. Because it's actually something that could happen now that it's important that I, Tony Hansen, do not know what's happening. So I'm actually going to leave for about 3 to 4 minutes. During this time, you guys can role play with each other. If anyone takes an action, that will pretty much stop it. So, I mean, don't do an action until maybe I come back if you have one you're going to do. But if you need to do an action, just do the action. Say I'm going to do the action, but know that that'll stop because I have to be in the room to implement the action if anything happens. Okay? I'm actually going to leave right now for about 3 minutes, and you guys are going to talk. It's important for me for NPC reasons that I don't hear what this first part's going to be. You may or may not find out about that why, or we'll see what happens. So I'm going to leave for about 3 minutes, and I'm going to come back in. You can keep talking when I come back in. You'll have to stop. Again, if you take an action, then you can hold off the action until I arrive back in. So role play. If you see me walk in the room, you can pretty much take your action then. But if you need to take it out before that, of course you can do that, but you got to wait for me to come in to do something. Okay?
Okay.
So 3 minutes, I'll be back.
Okay.
Oh, let me just set you up. So when
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
great.
I'm like,
Yeah.
are we together?
So you guys, what's going on? You guys have all been communicated with telepathically, and now the two relics seem to have like walked forward towards you guys. We'll say the difference is 25 feet, and now one of them, whichever one Vinny chooses, obviously was probably going to speak to you, or you can speak to him, and role play whatever you want. I will have.
Speaking to us all
This
together.
is outside. It's not telepathically.
Oh.
It's like kind of like was happening. That's also not something that he's ever been able to do
Right.
before. That's something that may be in your head. So that happens, and that happens in like 30 seconds. You know, like real quickly in game, and you guys are just you're all hearing your own message from him, and then he begins to walk forward to you, and that is where you guys can speak, take any actions you want to a point. I'll be out of the room, but you can role play there. I'm not going to have any awareness of this conversation. And that's it. When I leave, you can start.
Okay. This is like in school when the teacher had to like leave
Yeah.
the room for a minute. And it's like it's like, oh man, the teacher left us alone.
Yeah.
Should have seen that coming after.
Now it could be bad. I mean, okay, let's role play here.
All right. All right. He didn't clarify this, but I'm assuming I can tell the difference between which relic is our relic.
Yeah. He actually said that before to a bunch of other people. Yeah.
Right. All right.
Okay.
So I go to the relic that came in with us. I go, relic. I don't know if you know what he said, but are you in agreement?
Yes, I am, Robin.
All right.
Agreement. Wait, what do you mean? He didn't say something. He asked us something.
I believe he means, am I in agreement with myself? Am I
Yeah.
correct?
What I mean is, he asked us. He offered something to me, at least,
As I did to all of you.
and I'm asking whether our relic is in agreement with that offer.
I am.
All right.
Did you ask everybody the same thing?
I did. I told you all, if you want to be free, you must let me do what I have to do and come with me.
So, what I didn't get a chance to ask you as you were talking in my head, new relic, old relic, whatever you all, what if I decide not to interfere, but not to come? Does that put us at odds with each other? I'm asking.
You will be left here to fend for yourself.
I don't want to
Wait,
be
is...
left here.
How do you intend to leave here?
That is for me to know, and for those who wish to come will find out.
Relic, what happened to you?
This is a lot of trust you're asking of us right now.
I don't understand. Is something going to happen after this point? That Solst will not keep their word? about it?
Solst hasn't kept their word on anything they've done from day one, including Findalar and Altnum. I made a deal with them, as I began to tell you before, for myself and Robin months ago, and they still haven't held up to that bargain.
What deal?
When we were forced to work for the necromancers, they asked for information on them. I gave them everything they needed. How do you think they knew where to find us that day when Burr blew up the Thieves Guild? It was me. I gave them that information. They were coming to stop it. They were coming to help us. But what happened? We got forced further down into the pits, into the necromancers. We were sent into slavery. For what? For us to be here now? They have not held up their end of the bargain at all. I wish for us all to be free.
What do you mean? Where do you intend to go specifically?
Anywhere we choose, except for Solst.
All right. I understand, and I have to say, I'm a little thrown. I've never seen you this passionate before about anything. Here's the thing, and it's just a little thing. You tell me if I don't go with you, that I'm stuck here to fend for myself. And I feel like you're putting me in the same cage that you tell me everyone else is trying to put me into.
Once we leave here, you can do whatever you please. You can stay with me. You can continue on your own path.
What do you intend to do?
I cannot tell you what I need to do. What I need to do is for me and me alone.
Stay with us longer while we finish our investigation for Solst, and then when we return, you can depart
You
and
want
go
to stay?
on his way. Well, we're still...
What investigation? There is no investigation.
We've been their guinea pig. They've sent us.
They're playing you as a pawn, as they have from day one. Why do you think Headley is here? They don't care who wins or who loses. All they want is somebody to lead. They don't care if it's you, if it's me, if it's Vigorish or Headley.
Such are the ways of the powers of the world.
Why do you stand by them when you can be free? Totally free!
How are we going to be free?
When war comes to Solst, we will not be there.
All right.
I know you haven't
Moral
really talked to me in this situation. It seems like everyone else got some sort of telepathic communications. I don't really understand what's happening. But I would simply say to you that, Solst has been very good to us. They're trying to unite us together to face the world. In fact, Finlar, our great hero, was there to unite everyone together. He
What
literally
do
brought
you know about how good they've been to us?
They brought the entire well to us to
You
help
have
us.
shown up after the necromancers have ruled the city, and we were all trapped there. What do you know of it? Nothing!
I know that I'm here trying to help.
Yes, you might be. But once again, why are you here? Because you're controlled by... was it Oakfrost? Oakfrost. You were sent here for what? Not on your own free will? Are you a head of your house? No, you're not. You're in training, like the rest of us.
Relic. All right. I appreciate your passion, and I don't have any desire to interfere with your wishes, but I don't know what you think the world is outside. You can't just be alone, wandering around, traveling between cities, and expect that you're going to be safe or protected, or that personal freedom is some kind of gift to be won.
Do you understand I was created to be an object of war?
Yes.
I was created to be controlled by people like you. Or Vigorish, or whoever. I wasn't even supposed to be a living creature.
Do you know what the world is outside?
The world is death.
How, from what they've told you?
Yeah, for what I'm seeing, I mean, the world is covered with demons and monsters from Drogano, I gesture to all the cultists surrounding us, Drogano's appearance in the world in our lifetime, right? You were a kid, I was a little bit older, not too much, but still.
You're much older.
All right, anyway, the thing of it is that, again, I'm not going to interfere with anything you do, but, to tell me that I'm trapped here, right? That you have the ability to get me out, but you won't do it unless I come with you. I don't understand. That's not the relic I know.
All of a sudden, go ahead.
We understand that your nature may make it difficult for you to identify with any one country. But like we said, when we get back, I'm sure we can
How are we
figure
getting
something
back?
out for you.
What if this is the way back?
Maybe it is.
They
but
don't know
let's
that's
get
the-
some more information first, and then we'll go back.
The ones that sent us here don't know how to get us back. They don't even know if there is a way back, and they were willing to expend us that way?
All of a sudden you hear, and you see walking out of the tree line, and not with the cultist, just by himself, is Bardot. Well, well, well. Finally, the day has come.
Mr. Bardot.
You all have a quandary in front of you. I've seen many different versions of what happens next. But I will tell you this. This creature or being over here has already betrayed you. He plans to knock down the defenses of Solst, to take the shields down at the most vital moment. And he's going to do it for the Dark Majesty, regardless of whoever's on his side. So he means to take you out now, or you join him.
And then we will be free.
He leans against a tree to watch.
Is that your plan?
I care not what happens to Solst. I care what happens to us. Happens to us and only us.
Wait, when you say we're going to be free, and like Robin and Caddock said, they let you know if we leave Solst, we're going to be under someone else's rule. When you say we're free, do you mean we're going to stay here or somewhere like here?
No. We will return to the world outside. We will be free to make our own choices, to go where we please.
We all respect that, I think. Do we all have to do it together?
Yes,
Why?
that is the deal that I have made.
With whom? With the Dark Majesty?
Yes.
All right, look. So is Bardot telling the truth?
Yes.
I can't take that deal, Relic. Sorry.
I will not work for the Dark Majesty, and he knows that. He knows once my part of the bargain is done.
You trust him?
I have to say that you say that you're not going to work with the Dark Majesty, but you are working for the Dark Majesty. Oh, you're only working him for a little while. You're working for the Dark Majesty.
He has
This creature is working for the very man we're trying to fight.
He is the only one who has actually proven that he will give what he offers.
Relic, how can you say that? Listen, I was in your spot. I was annoyed too when we were working for the Iron Circle. We were thrown into that without wanting to do it. But when we went down and we fought the necromancers, Findalar promised us. They told us that they would free the city. And our lives would improve. My life has improved. My mom's life has improved. The city is free. Findalar held himself to his word.
I can second that. Her life has improved.
Oh, barf. Well,
I've got.
Improved. He's only shown up to help you make a decision. You haven't seen him in how long? How has anybody helped you?
Without moving this conversation any further, Mr. Bardot has helped me more than you know. Okay?
Look,
Relic, do you remember
Vigorish.
who you were?
You should tell them about what you've become.
Remember, we could be free.
look, Relic, I don't know how to tell you this. I feel like you're a naive babe in the woods if you're trusting the word of somebody who calls himself the Dark Majesty to hold true to his word that just do this one little evil act for me and then I'll let you go upon your way. You're corrupting whatever soul is inside of you by aligning yourself with him.
What soul is that, Relic? Do you remember?
Do I?
Do I?
Nope.
It doesn't matter what I was, it's what I am now. And I wish to be free.
What are you now?
Yes.
What are you now?
He's Relic.
Are you Are you in alignment with the Dark Majesty? Are you...
No.
He's
Sounds
just
like
going
it.
to leave you alone.
He's clearly in line with the Dark Majesty.
Yeah.
He's working for him. How can he not be any more
You
aligned?
just tell us you were.
I don't understand why we're still talking here. He's obviously a betrayer. What?
He was a friend.
Yes.
He is a friend.
He was a friend.
He's our companion.
Yes.
I wish for you
is-
all to come with me. We can be free of this. All of this.
I am not.
I would say on behalf of Souls that you should be charged and arrested here. You're working with the enemy. Why are we still talking and not apprehending him?
When you say free of all of this, what do you mean exactly? Did you make a plan with him to leave us alone as well?
Headley.
To offer us
Or Hadley.
protection?
Yes.
To offer us protection?
He looks around. He's
We
like,
will be free.
Relic, if
Free
you
to die?
want to be free, the way you're talking about it, we can go back to Solst, and you just have to talk to Findalar. Just tell him you don't want to be a part of the army anymore. You don't want to be taking orders from anybody.
That was part of the deal I had with Arcane.
And what happened?
He's still
We're
here.
taking
We're
orders.
still here.
Right. Look, I agree with his point. I don't think they're gonna let us go.
I do
They've
as
invested
well.
much time into us. Right? I agree with your point. I don't agree with your methods. And I'm sorry, my family's there. Alright? I've got family.
Then leave with them.
Leave with
He
them.
said we can leave,
Leave
with,
with them.
He said we can go and leave with them. I asked him about us and our families.
What? Just leave the city and what, walk on the roads and travel from place to place and like what? You know, like you said, what kind of life is that for these people's families and such? I mean,
Where to go?
asking them, right? You're just asking them to leave their home and everything.
If war is coming
There's-
to Solst,
War coming to Solst, regardless.
What?
There's no guarantee that anybody will even survive.
What's your plan?
You heard his plan, Bardo just told us.
To
No,
leave.
no. What's your goal? You keep saying to be free, but where are you going to live? How are you going to live?
He has
What are you
something to
going to
do.
do with your freedom?
Anything I please. I can go to the north. I can go down to the dwarves if I wish. I could
how do you know
inspect
he's-
the lands to the elven woods. I can go to the tree or down to the dock. It doesn't matter where I go.
He
It doesn't matter where we go.
He clearly has nothing to say. There's no part of this plan except the fact that he's betrayed you.
Who's talking?
Oh, it's Bardo.
Who's
Bardo.
talking?
Bardo.
Yeah,
Betrayal. You speak of betrayal? You asked us to go into the necromancer's land and you stayed behind as I was captured. Vigorish was deathly injured.
he's. I don't know how you
Caddick
got here, Mr.
was
Bardo, but he's a
almost
businessman.
murdered.
He's not a warrior. He's a well-connected man about town. He just happens to be older than us.
Everything that I planned for happened exactly the way that it should. You're all standing here. That is because of the plan.
And you say, because you, as much as I say that, you do seem to have some sort of sense of what's going to happen.
I do.
And this is a point where many things could happen, you say?
That is correct. There is something very important here that is at play that none of you are aware of. But first, let this play out the way it must.
Wait, why
Why
are
don't
we
you tell
here?
us?
If you know what's happening, why were we sent on this mission?
Once again,
I do not know of the mission you were sent in, although I do know that eventually you would come in here. I have been here since the moment that I saw you.
Have you had any knowledge of this
You're-
before?
I have been here for a very long time, waiting for this exact moment.
Have you discussed this place with Findalar or Arcanum? They seek to know more about it, but you seem to...
No, I have not spoken much about it. I have only learned, as I know of its existence beforehand, I have only learned the innards and the workings of it while I was here.
What do you know of the immortal?
I know much, but first you must solve this.
Do you know how to leave here?
All right. I don't think he's going to give us that information. He wants us to deal with this situation. Relic.
I will not muddy up this timeline any more than it has to be. You will do what you will do, and whichever the outcome, that is a thread that I will follow.
All right.
Look, Relic, I'm sorry. My answer is no.
then you will be trapped here. And I am sorry for that.
All right.
Heli pulls out his sword. He goes, I'm going to take you in now. I don't care whatever we're going to say. These cultists around here. And he charges in and attacks you.
Okay. Here we go.
Crit. 1924. It's a crit for him.
Wait, what?
24. It's a crit for him.
24 is a definite hit.
Which relic is he attacking?
He's attacking the one that was here.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
not the one speaking to Arcane.
His sword is not magical, so he hits you. Yeah, so just a little update. I don't know if anyone's going to get involved in this or not. Just a little update because we just upgraded our character to level 2. The Crystal Born is immune to physical attack, normal physical attacks. But you can dent his armor and break his armor. If you were to break an armor, I'm not suggesting, it sounds like I'm suggesting you to attack him. I'm just telling you in case you do, so you know the rules. You don't go, I wish I knew that. Because of how the crystalline-like energy inside his work, his armor is attached to his body. If you were to take for example, like the leg armor out and bash it, one bash, it's equivalent to him breaking his arm because he can't use, his leg, because he can't use the limb anymore. He falls apart. It loses his form in a sense. But the physical can't do any damage to him. But again, you can bash the armor down. He cannot take any physical damage. He takes ×2 damage from arcane and elemental stuff, as you know already, and things like that. Just so you know the rules if you do attack him. I'm not saying you should. It feels like I am, but I want you to know the rules in case you do, so no one dies. It's like, I didn't know that rule.
Right.
You clearly have to know that.
Right. We would have seen him not take physical damage already.
Right, because that's the thing. It's an upgrade in the system like that. Because before he was vulnerable to it. Now he's not. In the story play, it's an evolution of the character moving away from the physical being, whatever it is. So he goes to attack you. So that is a crit. He goes to hit you. Is that above your block? It is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he hits you. It goes through. It's going to hit your armor because it has to hit your armor when he hits you, and it doesn't do any damage to you. And he's going to roll a bash check, which for him is going to be a d12. And he does not bash you. So he just hits past you. You guys see the blade go through. He's more powerful now. Something is different. Something has changed. The blade does not even hurt him. Just chings in the inside of his helm. And you see him like step back for a second, shocked. That is what happens. Does anyone want to act or no? Just say combat or not.
None.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna act.
God.
All right. Well, okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my dispel magic for when Relic goes to attack back. I'm gonna try and dispel Relic's magic spell.
Okay, you don't have to announce all that to me. You just gotta.
I'm just okay. Sorry.
Yeah. So on your turn, you're not making any actions.
No, I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm letting you know I'm in. You tell me in or out. Sorry.
Okay, say in or out.
I'm in.
No.
No combat.
What do you want to do?
Do the rest of you feel this way?
No.
No.
Then are you with me or not?
The answer is no.
You don't attack anybody.
We're willing to return back with you to
6.
Souls, but then we will part ways.
He attacks you again. It's a miss. Again, I'm gonna do combat advantage, which does not help. And the second one, nope. Ching, ching. He's like hitting him. It's like, get on the ground. He goes, you're not gonna get out of here. Your betrayal will be known.
I'm with you, Relic.
If you wish to attack me again, this will not go how you please.
Then you will do it. You will kill me and show everyone here that you are a murderer because you just said that you are against us with the Dark Majesty, and I'm the only one that is fighting you right now. So yes, if I die, let it be on the conscience of everyone here that I have come to trust that you are doing whatever you like and getting away with it. Stand up with me, brothers and sisters, and fight this one.
He didn't say he's against us.
His plan is to drop the entire shield of the city to let in the half-giant to destroy us, and you're on his side. I've come across the world to defend this city and fight with you, and I am the one that is standing up in here, and all of you are willing to be okay with this. He is aligned with the Dark Majesty. What more could he say that would make you want to stop him?
He's not aligned with him.
He is aligned with him.
You are working for the Dark Majesty, or are you not? You are working for him now? Are you doing something that the Dark Majesty asks you to do? If so, you are working for him.
Yes.
That is the very definition of what that is. How can I be not of souls that I am here, but my heart is of souls to defend it? Will you not defend it with me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course. Relic,
Reconsider.
this is it. Hadley is right. We cannot let you do this.
Headley is a war maniac.
Look, I'll tell you this right now,
Your
Relic.
father left you here.
Oh.
For what? To fend what? It's not even your homeland. He sent you away, gave you no idea of his plans, used you as a tool. For what?
Alright, here we go.
For what?
Here we go.
Relic.
Here we go.
Great lords do such things. Relic, we are. This is simply the way of the world.
And not only that, I don't understand, Relic. I don't understand what you think the world is. Freedom, aligned with no one, known as a betrayer. Anywhere that you mentioned you would go, if people knew who you were, they would kill you on sight. You land yourself. You're betraying a city run by one of the heroes who saved the entire planet. Aligning yourself, even though in some way you've, convinced yourself it's not true. Aligning yourself again with someone who calls himself the Dark Majesty. He
betraying
calls
us.
himself Evil McEvilface. You're saying, well, I'll only work for him a little bit, and then I get to do what I want, which won't happen anyway. He'll have his claws in you. He'll always will. He'll know where you are, and he'll make you do his bidding again. Step down, end this madness, and come back on the side of sanity. Otherwise, I agree. I'm going to have to stand with Headley here.
Why are there two of you?
We are the same. I explained this earlier. Part of me was left here when we tried to stop him the first time.
Relic, when we joined the Solst army, why didn't you tell any of us that you didn't want to? We could have helped you. We could have gone to Arcane with you. We could have gone to Findalar with you.
Arkham has lied to us. He will continue to lie to us.
I don't have a problem with lying. I just look. You've made your point clear, and if you don't change your attack, I agree. I'm standing with Headley on this.
Relic, we don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. But
Then
the more
don't.
Headley talks, the more he's making sense. We can't just let you go back to the Dark Majesty to attack Solst.
Come with me. We could leave. We could be free.
Are you going to attack Solst?
He's going to.
I am not attacking anybody.
He's going to let Solst be attacked. He's going to let it be destroyed by an
Are you
army of
removing the
half-giants.
shield?
I have told you before. You can leave with your family.
How?
Take your belongings and leave.
He's saying we'll be free to do whatever we want in this time before the half-giants come and attack. Just go.
Look, Relic,
That's
we
what he's saying.
Agree to come back with us. We'll go back to Souls. We will escort you out of the city, and then you can go and do what you like.
Right. Why don't you do that? Why don't you leave with us and just go? We'll cover for you. Pretend that you're fine. You're just in a different room, whatever the case may be. You go and on your merry way, and we stay where we are. If you're not really working for the Dark Majesty, you don't care if you betray him. Right?
I must hold up my side of the bargain to
All right.
gain my freedom.
Right, so hold up your side of the bargain right now. Then we'll leave. Then you can betray your side of the bargain and go on your merry way. Right?
Then I will not be free. I will be hunted.
So you think your freedom, I want to be clear, you think your freedom is worth the lives of tens of thousands of people. Your freedom.
Our freedom. Yes.
Not my freedom. Right? Okay. I don't even, this is the craziest thing that I think has ever happened. But if that's the thing, I'm gonna have to stop you. I'm gonna have to stop you.
You won't be hunted. After you remove the shield and allow souls to be attacked.
Who would know
We would know.
Yes.
besides us?
I gotta tell you this right now. All
You're
right.
betraying us. That's what you're doing.
What?
You're betraying us
Bardo?
right now.
Can you get us out of here if we need to get out of here? Can't find a way.
I will help you once you can solve this matter.
All right. Look, it doesn't make a difference whether we get out or not. I'm not gonna let the entire city be destroyed.
Bardo, what are your intentions?
My family's there.
My intention is the world to be one safe place for all. Stop addressing me and address the situation. you're far too worried about me and far too little worried about what is happening within your group.
I think we're far
here
too
we go.
worried about you.
If you're worried about me, I'll happily leave. Do you all wish me to leave?
No.
No, my lord.
Then be quiet, girl. You do not know what you speak of.
I know who I speak to.
Oh. Where is your problem with me? Where does this come from?
It's not a problem. You're rude.
All right, Relic. That's it. You've made your evil intentions clear. I'm justified in this action. I draw my sword and attack him.
Okay, roll your attack.
A 13.
That is a miss.
Which relic are you attacking?
The new one. I mean, our Relic is the one who's been talking this whole time, right?
No.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
this time, yes.
This time. That one. Our Relic.
Who was talking to us before? The other relic?
The other one.
Yeah.
The other one. So at this point, you can see that they're both on the same
They're on
side.
the same
Yeah,
page.
at this point it's getting tough to.
He
Okay,
said
so
they are
I
one.
miss him.
He said they are.
So you
one.
attack them. Is that a block or a miss?
Creepy.
Well, my block is a 15, my dodge is an 8, so I would assume
So
it's
it's a block.
Block.
Okay, so you can roll a bash check or do whatever you like. You can add as many bashes as you like. That's the new system. That's X. Or you can just go with the one bash that's on your weapon.
And
6 seconds.
will a magical item hurt him? I guess I'll find out.
You know that arcane will hurt him. That's how I answer that.
Okay, so I'll roll my bash. It's 1d20 on a longsword.
It's going to be a D12. D12, D4.
6. No.
Okay.
So when I hit, does the radiant damage do anything to him?
Yes.
Aha. And the other part of it.
Anything that's not physical will do damage.
So with mine, it's 1d8, 1d6. So just the 1d6 part would do damage, or does the whole thing? Because it's a
Actually,
magical
no.
sword?
Actually, no. It won't hurt him here because he's blocking it. You have to hit him. If you hit him normally,
Oh, that's right.
then you would hit him.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
If you hit one, does it affect the other?
I can't answer that question.
Oh.
Um,
Okay, Rob, you acted first. I'm gonna go around right now. No action.
I go, Vig. All right.
Use a chip to do that.
Yep.
Your combat. Vin, do you want to go?
Yes, I will Arcane Blast Rob.
What?
Can I
Oh, that surprised you. All right.
can I try and do my dispel?
Yeah.
All right.
Use talent.
Yeah.
So roll talent versus talent here.
Talent versus talent.
Just add your talent.
15. 13.
Okay, so use Arcane Blast. In the future, you might want to wait till he pumps it up. Just so you know. So he goes, throw the Arcane Blast. Robin puts his hand up and fizzles out.
Let's not do
That's your
that.
turn. Vigorish.
I take out my songhorn and play the little performance.
Okay.
So I do a performance.
It's going to be, I think it's Will, this one.
It's, yes.
Oh, wait, we have Fire to Stars from Kevin Hurt. This is a reroll for Vinny.
Thank you.
Oh, come on.
Here we go.
Kevin, I don't think you're watching along,
Here
clearly.
we go.
Kevin wants everybody to, this is Kevin
Here
from
we
Nerdfest. He
go.
wants us all to die before we even get there.
He's like,
Thanks,
it's getting
Kevin.
tight. I need a little bit more room. I'm like,
Okay.
Remember when you were on that show?
Natural one.
Natural
Any,
one.
re-
Oh!
Are ones 20s or 20s?
This reminds me, guys, we did meet 30 and 30, which means that rerolls, enhancements, and everything is activated. And also, Evan Moniz donated last week that all 20s are ones. This is effect right now, but it reminded me of it. So there are no natural 20s right now. Every natural 20 the entire episode is a 1, and ones are ones. So that is your one. Roll with the 1 for me, please.
I'm gonna re-roll it.
Okay. Good. 1,000 stars from Lauren Hicks. Power roll for Robin, since he's the only one making any sense around here.
Very nice.
Thank you very much.
All right.
That is a power roll +2.
Nice.
Add my will.
Wow.
It's a 13.
That's a block.
What's he doing?
He's a will.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're using the horn.
Yes.
Yes, you just roll against him.
I have to roll against
Opposing.
with the will.
Yep.
Do
I'm gonna re-roll it.
Is that a 1?
Yeah.
do the cultists have to roll too?
Oh yeah, the cultists.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh,
they
wait.
Don't.
I gotta go. My other guys gotta go too.
Yeah, first.
Okay,
Do this.
I'm gonna re-roll the 1. beat it.
Okay, you play the horn. You don't see it. You have to rush your roll for your other guy because that guy's in range.
Okay. What do you mean?
The roll for the effects of the horn on both of you.
Oh, it's like an area thing? Oop. An 11. An 11.
Okay.
He will skill... What'd you got, 13?
13.
He will skill boost it.
Oh, it's not a skill. You're rolling as like a save.
Oh, it's a save? Okay.
But there is a lucky save on the talent.
And that's what? That is...
Whatever you put
X. Okay. So he'll do that then. So then he burns 2 to make it 13. And
Okay, that's it. Dash, you're up.
I'm going to take a flanking position. I'd like to move around, like behind Relic.
Okay, move the flank.
Yeah.
That uses your agility.
Okay.
And what do you want to do?
That's it.
Okay.
Can he go?
Hold.
He's going to go after Headley. Headley attacks you.
He's got advantage now.
Yeah.
Yes, that's helpful. Yes, you got. Okay, so the second one, the first one's 11 is as a block for you actually, and the second attack was a 21, so that's a hit. He's got a 5 on strength. So what he's going to do is he's going to use all his strength to take out one of your armor. He's going to put in. He's going to put 5 in. So it's 2, so 3 rolls. 4, 5. Nope. Nope. He comes up, hitting his hard hand like wildly, trying to take out his armor, and to no avail. That is the end of here. The other relic can go.
Okay. He is going to cast Firestorm on the entire party, including myself.
Okay.
So
you see, he put his hands up. You see the sky start turning around, and fire begins to just rain down.
So what do I roll for this?
Tell me, it's in the skill.
Just a regular. It's a regular attack.
Is it under combat?
Yes.
It's a regular attack. So guys, this is your dodge is just your regular dodge. You can increase it by active dodge, or you can take it.
19.
Ooh. So you need to. Your dodge is what it is. If you can get it up to a 19, or at least, then you can avoid it entirely.
Not me.
No.
Anybody?
I will use active dodge.
Okay. So at that point,
And
he
dodge.
is now going to powerful it and do an elemental affinity on it. So it's 3d8 max damage.
Okay.
So it's 8, 16, 20, 24 damage fire.
So 24 damage worth of fire rains from the sky. No one is able to block or dodge.
I use elemental damage reduction,
I do as well.
Okay.
so it's half.
No.
No, it's whatever your survival is.
Oh, it just lowers it by the 2.
Well, if your survival's 2.
Sorry, but does that, correct?
Yes.
I'll do that as well.
I'll use that as well.
So 3d8 was the max?
So you get 24 damage. I
24
believe.
damage.
So if we use our survival.
I'll take it down. Yep.
Okay.
Anyone unconscious?
Not now, but close.
Going to the top of the lineup. Caddick, you're up.
The cultists do anything?
Right now, no.
I'll attack this guy, Relic.
Which one?
New Relic.
Oh.
They're all the same.
Wait, you're now you're attacking the other relic.
No, the same one I was attacking. I was
Which
attacking.
was the new one?
No, you were
No.
attacking me. You were
I
attacking
meant-
the actual relic.
Just
the
say-
relic we know.
All we're gonna do is say our relic and the other relic.
I'm attacking our
and the
relic.
other. So you
our
attacked it.
Relic.
Yep.
Here goes. A 19.
You got advantage, right? Because I'm still
Yeah.
He
flanking.
hit.
I rolled exactly the same.
That is a hit, but I will use.
Technically, guys, it's a +2 from the audience. It goes to everybody, even Vinny, of course. So, but it's a 21.
21.
It's 21. Okay, so I will use Stone Skin,
Don't forget rerolls are active.
and that brings mine up to. Would you roll 19?
21.
21? I'm at 20. No wait, 21?
Does it
19?
20?
No, I won't do that. Never mind. 21 hits.
Okay, good.
All right, let's see how my magic sword does on this guy. That's a, it would be 10 damage. 6 radiant, 3, the 1d8 part. So 10 damage.
So you'll do all damage.
All
once
damage.
once you've enchanted the sword's enchanted.
Okay, great. So 10 damage and a bash. 4 failure. So 10 damage.
10 damage dealt.
10 damage. What type of
Arcane.
damage? Arcane.
So you take 20.
So I will then cast Elemental. I'll use skill Elemental Immunity on myself.
Elemental. It's not
Oh
elemental.
wait, it's Arcane.
It's arcane.
I thought you said it was Radiant.
It's radiant.
It's radiant, but the sword is magical. So does it, I don't know. Like the
But
regular, just the
radiant's
magical.
not elemental.
Radiant's
Yeah,
light.
it's arcane.
Yeah, light's not.
Light is magic. That's not physical.
Light's an element?
I don't know. That's Tony's
Well,
call.
I mean,
I'm forgetting if radiant means that it's elemental or not.
I
was thinking that it's
radiance
just I thought it was
like a holy
arcane.
That's not,
magic.
yeah, it's holy.
I would think
That's not that's elemental to me. That's not
Yeah,
elemental.
elemental.
you think it's
Elemental
physical?
is fire, earth, water,
Right.
wind.
No, it's magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a type of magical damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just arcane.
right.
Arcane.
So
yeah.
so 20 damage arcane, 6 seconds to reply.
Okay, so I am going to do Arcane DR, and I will also use.
Let us know how much you're blocking.
I will also use. I'm just do my numbers real fast. Where is it?
You can only use one thing right now.
Oh, it's only one.
Yes, it's not your turn.
All right, then I'll use Spirit Shield instead. I can use more points that way. I will block. You said 20.
Just give us the amount.
20. I will block. I need to get down to
6 seconds, or it's going to be 1 damage. 6,
8.
5, 4, 3,
I will block 7.
2. Okay, 7. Brooke, you're up.
Just trying to do the numbers in my head.
How far away am I from Relic? 20?
25 feet.
Okay, so can I move with my agility.
Okay, you move over.
I move over and I enact my aura of inspiration and I pump it up with my mental endurance
Okay, so your mental endurance increases by what?
by 2.
Okay, so it lasts for 3 minutes. So you walk over to
Oh,
him.
I'm sorry, by 3. I'm sorry. Increase by 3.
So it lasts for 4 minutes. You walk over to him. You put on your aura. Which aura is it?
Aura of inspiration.
Of inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay. So what does the aura do?
I'm chilling him out.
What does the
I'm
aura?
calming it.
What does it say the aura does in the skill?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Over there.
I'm gonna come back to you.
Guys
Okay.
out.
Tom.
Yeah.
I'm hold off my attack again.
Every person you hold off is 1 chip on your column. Because Brooke's not ready, her action does not take place yet, which means then you go.
I'm sorry.
It's a penalty.
Okay, so I go.
Yes.
I am gonna do the same exact thing that my other self did,
Well,
and I will cast Firestorm the same way.
Firestorm and take your roll. Combat.
All right. I'm gonna dispel.
16. Well, wait, that was my attack roll was a 16. So what am I doing? I'm going against his talent.
Wait, so you're trying to spell right now? Yeah. So roll
25.
roll against talent.
I'm sorry.
25.
oh, nice try.
And that's what? That's against will.
Talent.
What'd you roll?
Talent.
25.
Talent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's talent.
18.
Okay.
spells.
So fizzles out. Nothing happens. You got it. Got it.
Yeah. So it creates blue mobile aura and it gives a +4 to all checks of myself and my allies.
Okay. So anybody around Relic, you're going to see a +4 to all your checks as of right now.
Just like a level set. Who are your allies right now?
Who are my allies?
It's everyone that is not Relic. Not a Relic.
She was on the fence. That's all I'm saying.
That's true.
Well, I mean, he's...
You got no, just.
Is that declared? Yes.
yes.
Vigorous, you're up.
All right, I'm going to try my songhorn again.
Okay.
I will do
No.
talent performance and a will check. I'm going to use my smaller d20 this time.
Let it roll a little in there.
15.
And you bump that?
It's a will check.
So you get a +4 to that and a +2 of that.
Oh.
You all have. We're gonna remove.
Oh, well, they cancel out.
We're gonna remove the +2s, I guess, just to make it easier. But you have a +4 because everyone has a +2 right now.
And that's for 4 minutes.
It's not even gonna take factor right now because the
I
battle's not gonna last that long.
Okay. Yikes.
All right, so I gotta
like
do
that. We're over pretty quick.
In the future, what you do is you can put it on for a minute, wait till it runs out, and then say
And then
that way
the
you
other
save
guy-
the points.
What would you
Oh.
roll?
Okay.
15.
I had that's a 16. I
So
beat
it's
it twice.
19. 19. +4.
Oh, we're
But
both
we're even.
canceling out +4s.
No, he doesn't get +4s.
Oh, that's right.
That's an aura from her.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Okay, so 19.
So 19. So I rolled.
Your first roll was an 11.
Yeah, that
So
was on
15.
me. That was
So
me.
it's a
me.
fail.
And then the second one I had to roll was a 16. So I need a 19. So I need 4 more points. I will use.
6 seconds.
I will use the what's it called? The same thing I did before.
Lucky
Use
save.
4 points. Lucky save. I will burn them in survival. So that's a 0.
And you have to roll challenge for the other relic also.
I did. That was what I'm doing now.
Dash, you're up.
I will try to grapple him. I want to like try to tackle him or just grab him, prevent him from taking action.
Okay, you're gonna try to grapple. So you walk up to him. He's always surrounded for a lot of people.
I'm behind him too. Don't forget.
Okay. You're going on to our relic, the first
Yes.
one. Okay. You go behind him. Strength for strength, guys.
Okay.
This is a grapple.
That's on a 20.
Yep, D20.
Well, did he just fail the?
It's D12 if you don't have grapple.
No,
Okay,
I
that's a-
succeeded on both checks. I
That's-
stand.
Okay.
And
Okay.
he gets a +4, right?
You do get advantage on this because
Yes.
Okay.
okay. D12s, guys, if you don't have it.
Oh, D2. This is for grapple?
Roll your die.
13. Is there a +4 still from her? Is that do I get
Yes.
that on there too?
Yep.
So that's 17.
Oh, I'm not making it. 6.
Okay, so he goes behind you. He locks, like holding on to you. And that's it.
My other relic goes.
Headley goes first.
Come on, Headley.
Headley's going to attack the same one you guys have been attacking.
Which is me.
And then his other one. This is his last time for doing that. Okay, so it is a 19 and 11. I don't believe... 11 blocks. So, let's do 12. No, and the bash. He's run out of bash wounds. Here's the other one. Oh, I got it.
Whoa.
So he bashes. We're going to make it at random. Roll a D8.
Should you roll this thing?
Ah, yeah.
You
Yeah.
throw limb? Yeah, right?
Yeah, sorry, roll
Oh
this.
my God.
We have this awesome... Show
yes.
the camera
We're
can't see
using
it
it.
probably. Try to show it to the camera, see if you can.
It's just
got
a body.
limbs.
It's a body part die.
Yeah, it's every
So,
limb.
D12.
That's pretty cool. Just roll it.
Yes.
You gotta think.
Right arm. Right arm.
Right arm.
Okay, so his arm...
The damage.
It's damage useless. The armor is hanging down, and you see his arm is unmaterialized.
Well, it breaks it off completely, or is it just
Yes.
damages it?
Is that the same one I'm
It
holding
breaks
on to?
your arm. The armor
it
falls
takes-
off and can become useless. Oh yeah, that's right. You have one extra.
Yeah, it takes.
So the armor basically just gets damaged, dented in very badly right now, and one more would take it out. So if it does get taken out, the armor will break off to the point where it's completely gone, and your arm will dematerialize.
Okay.
Is that the same one I'm grappling? Just
Yes.
clarify.
Yeah, everyone's attacking
Okay.
the same one
Okay,
right now.
just making sure.
Okay.
So,
now
your other
thank
your
you.
other relic goes.
he's gonna do the same move
Now
again
we all
as
die.
before. He's gonna do firestorm. So here's the attack.
Okay.
It is a 16 dice.
Okay. Are you enhancing it at all, or that's it?
Well, I can decide after I know if it hits or not, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Roll your defenses. Oh, I'm sorry.
Do
You
I have to tell
sorry,
him?
you have your dodge.
Do I have to tell him if I'm gonna bump up my defenses before I know if it hits or not?
You have to tell him if you're above
16 hits.
defenses.
16
16 hits. That's all I want to know. Yeah.
16 hits.
16 is a
Yep.
block for me.
Yeah. So no, you guys are gonna act right now first, and then he's gonna act after that.
Okay. I'm gonna dodge. I'm gonna active dodge.
Okay.
If I block, what's the effect that fire has on a block?
The block is still the fire is still gonna hit you.
Okay, so then I will use evade to bump up my dodge by 3 and block it.
Okay, that means you didn't attack last round, or you didn't use it because you did the horn.
I did it performance.
Okay. Okay. So you can evade. Anyone else?
Can I evade?
No.
If you didn't do an action, I'm sorry. If you didn't use your combat last time.
I didn't use my combat.
then you can use
Evade bumps up your dodge by 3.
Yeah. Is that enough to get you out?
Oh, I see.
That's
No. 13.
Okay. Who takes damage? Raise your hand. 1, 2, 3.
Max damage it.
Max damage. It's 24.
24.
24 damage dealt. You put your hand down, whatever you want to do. You can mitigate it if you want to or not.
I cannot. I drop.
Okay.
Unconscious.
Drop.
Yeah, me too.
Unconscious.
Oh,
Dash was
no.
unconscious.
Yep.
Actually, Headley's going to take 24. Headley took before. Headley goes unconscious as well. Top of the lineup, this is Brooke. What do you want to do?
I offer you one more time.
I'm unconscious.
Don't let
Oh,
it
you want
end
unconscious
this
as well?
Oh,
way.
yeah.
I want to take it. Okay.
You're the one who's making it end this way.
So the only one unconscious right now is Robin and Vigorish.
All right. All right. All right. I don't even know what to do. I'm gonna fight this guy. All right, I go up to him. I go, you're gonna heal me. You're gonna kill me right now. That's the decision you're gonna make. I'm not gonna go with you. You're gonna make the decision to kill me.
I will not fight you. I will take you with me.
No. I psionic blast.
Go for it. It's will versus will.
And do I get a +4 to this, or now that she's unconscious, is that off the table?
See you again.
She's unconscious, so
Is Brooks'
Is my
song?
aura, is my aura gone?
yeah,
Because-
she's
Oh,
unconscious.
yes, your aura's gone.
Okay, so this is will versus will.
Richard Weil wants to Todd. Richard Weil, can you ask Tony if current relic took the fire damage? Vinny said that he attacked everyone. He did. He took the fire damage, and it looks like it didn't even affect him. So out of game, just for the fun of knowing the rules and what's going on, Vinny has an elemental focus of fire. And it's a skill that actually makes him immune to fire. It's a geomancer. It's the most powerful version of the geomancer spell he has. It's the one spell he took.
Okay.
This is Sonic Blast. Go ahead.
16.
That is 14, and I will bump it up to 2 points.
Reroll it.
Oh, all right, good. I'll probably have to use the points then. Beat it naturally. Thank you, Tom.
Well, whatever.
Now, if you want to respond to do something to your thing, you can do it. You can add up. If you want to add skills, you want to do anything else.
I'm at 23.
6 seconds, Dan.
23.
I got a 7 will.
Is it too late to re-roll mine?
No, you can reroll yours right now if you want.
Okay, I will use a power re-roll.
Okay, this is a reroll with +2.
Okay.
500 stars for our relic.
23.
Awesome.
You bump it up a little bit.
What?
Wait, so you were attacking him, you rolled 23?
Yeah.
So it's,
I
it's,
defend.
it's,
No,
it's
they
not
rolled
going to go...
21.
23.
No, 23.
I rolled a 16
Can you
and a
bump
7.
it at all?
Oni says our relic didn't take the damage from the first firestorm. His double cast on him. He's immune to fire, Oni.
Sorry.
500 stars, that's a reroll for somebody. Let me know who you want to go to. If you can add it in knowledge. If you didn't use knowledge yet, you can just add 1.
Knowledge, the skill boost.
So you had to say 1 point and you're done.
Yeah, I'll add
Just add 1.
I'll add 1.
And
Yeah,
I
he's-
will add 1 as well because I never had a chance to add 1 because Tom made me re-roll. 6.
You re-roll. You went to it. You re-rolled it. You took the roll, and then it went back to you.
He
no,
can't. Yeah,
you can't. You
well,
can't. You're
do
too late
that.
to now. Your
Why?
chance was to do it before.
Yeah, he
you
has to-
did it. You took the roll. You were done. You had to enhance it. So now he goes.
Oh,
he did
okay.
it. You
All
can't
right.
enhance after.
All
So,
right.
so that goes through.
Okay. So I will use I'll also use inner power to add 4 to this.
Okay.
D6. So it's 9 total.
This is what type of damage?
Arcane.
Psychic.
It's arcane damage. So that's 18 damage dealt to you.
Yeah.
6 seconds.
I think he drops.
Nothing.
The regular relic drops.
Okay, relic. Your relic drops. You're unconscious.
Yep.
I go.
Headley's unconscious. You go.
I turn to him and I arcane blast him.
Okay, so Tom is just signaled that he's going to dispel it.
Yeah.
So the arc. Your first one is your attack. What'd you roll?
25.
Okay, so that is the attack. Now roll.
26. No, 24.
Now roll the roll verse, Tom.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a.
Technically, you have to roll first.
Yeah. Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead. What'd you roll?
24.
Okay, good.
I will.
Tell us what you rolled.
I roll a 3.
Okay, 3.
So I will advantage power reroll it.
Oh, okay.
What was it?
23.
I rolled a 13, 7. That's 20. I will burn 3 more points off of will. And I am clean.
Okay. So you defeat the dispel.
Can I add Can I add my knowledge into this and bump that up to a max?
Yes, you can.
There you go.
After the fact.
I can do that's
Yeah,
yes.
it's a
I
back
can
and
do,
forth.
So it's 25.
So he powers it through. So you guys fight off second, like resisting it. He powers it off, and that dispels your spell. You're back to everyone else conscious. You now have to start bleeding
checks.
out. Yeah.
All right.
So basically how it's working on here is you're just going to roll a d4 every round. And that's where you're taking damage. When you go to your maximum negative, you die. Well, you don't roll die. When you get to that point, you roll your death check. But for now, just start bleeding.
So right now, though, I just drop unconscious, right? Do I have a negative number based on my original prior hit points?
Whatever you went down to is what you were down
Okay,
to.
so
everyone
So
just
it
roll
could go
just roll
into
one
the
d4.
negative, right? Like if
Wait,
we
so
took
I went to
20
negative 10.
Oh, I'm negative.
I know you're negative. So
you're
you're going to
negative,
roll
you gotta figure out
d4.
what you are.
Keep
and
bleeding.
then-
When you get to your negative max, you're going to roll a death save.
So you're not starting from 0 now. You're starting at whatever negative number you went to
Oh, I
when you
gotcha.
took the damage. So,
Right.
So I'm
whatever
at negative
negative
10, and I just rolled a 3.
So now you're down negative 13.
And what's my max negative?
Whatever your
it's
maximum hit
your
points is.
hit point. It's the inverse of your hit points.
Sorry, yeah.
When you get to your below or your max, you'll then roll death saves. You'll either stop right there or you're dead. If someone
I
kills you, of
see.
course, you just die.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, just take your rolls.
Oh.
3 damage dealt. Did you roll?
Oh, I gotta roll the 4, right?
Yeah,
Here
you
we
can roll, you can roll right now.
Damn.
4 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm up.
Yeah. go ahead.
All right.
1 relic left. The other one has been untouched.
Right. Ego relic. We don't want to fight. You're trapped here now too with your unconscious body. Go away, and we won't kill anybody. No one else has to die. It's a stalemate right now. You can kill us. No one's gonna heal him back up. I'll make sure he dies. I don't want it to happen. Just back away. This can all be over. Or you're gonna keep casting spells. I'm gonna keep trying to dispel them, and you're gonna
have to make an action now, or you're gonna lose your turn. 6, 5,
Right.
4, 3, 2,
Does it-
1. Turn over. You go. Actually, no. Sorry, you go last because you're other relic. Vigorish.
I'll turn to other relic and psionic blast him.
You have something coming in right now. It's from before. Though the reroll that came from Oni, I believe, is for Vigorish. It's for you. You have a reroll.
A reroll? All right,
Yes.
thank you, Oni.
Oh, what? Oh, it's done.
So you doing Sonic Blast again?
So yes, another psionic blast.
Go for it. Will versus Will.
Will versus Will. I'm heading.
Remember the reactions are back and forth.
Ooh,
24.
ooh. That's gonna be hard to beat. That is a miss, and it's pretty low. It's not gonna. I can't block against it.
Okay, deal damage.
Okay, I will do inner power again to add 3 to this d6. It's 9. That's a 9.
So it's 18 damaged again.
Okay, so I can mitigate it. It's 18 damage.
Yes.
I mitigate 5. It's arcane, right?
Yes.
I mitigate 5.
Using a spirit shield.
Spirit shield.
Okay. That's the only thing you could do then.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so you mitigate some of the damage, and you did your bleeding already, and we're at your turn. Other relic, you go. Six seconds.
I will cast
Time's
Arcane
up.
Blast on him.
Okay, good.
You said my timer was up. Can I try?
Yes.
I'm rolling awesome. All right, this is a 22.
Fight against 22.
Is this first roll the attack or the?
First roll's the attack.
Okay. So 19 on the attack.
Okay.
I gotta roll a 22, so I need 4, 19. Oh wait, no, it's more. It's 21 I got. Right, because it's under. What's that under?
Talent.
The skill boost? No, talent.
Oh, I don't know what the skill.
Skill boost is
Oh no, it's versus talent. 20. I'm sorry, 22.
We roll it.
Nice.
13. And it was what, 21?
It was 22.
22. 13. Can I add anything to it? 13, 22. Add what, 5? Can't do it.
Well, you can't. So that technically, what you added on is still there. It's just added onto this. You made you reroll the die, so because you can't add
I
anything
didn't add
else.
anything
on.
before.
You haven't added anything else.
I haven't.
Right.
I didn't have to. I didn't have to because I had my 7 as my talent.
Right.
So.
Oh, right. Okay.
So I can add now or no?
Yeah, you can add right now if you want to, of course.
Oh, then.
So what are you at with your talent?
I am at 5. So I can.
Okay, so 13 plus 5, 18. You need 4 more. You come
No,
to
wait,
4.
6, 13, yeah, 5, yeah. Ah, crap.
I'm gonna give you 6 seconds.
I will use the 4 more from Will
You-
and
too late.
Constitution.
It's a hit. Too late.
Then
Vigorish.
I blocked his arcane blast.
Yeah,
That was your action?
That's my action.
All right.
that's a reaction.
Yeah, it's my reaction.
I'll do another psionic blast.
Oops, sorry.
22.
Okay, you can defend.
This is versus Will.
Will versus Will.
Correct?
Oh, it's natural 20. I was very confused.
That was so great. Yeah, yeah.
I was like, how are they both excited?
Yeah, yeah. That was so great.
So, the natural gun. What are you doing? Anything?
Wow.
Can't do
Yeah.
nothing.
You do.
I got no rerolls.
Natural 1. Come on. You can do.
So that is it.
Can't do nothing.
Go for it.
Okay, I'll add another 2 to this for inner power.
Oh my
I'll
god.
roll my d6.
I got 1 hit point. Relax yourself.
Oh, okay. I already announced it though. All right,
Yeah.
so it's
Angela, they are reversed. That's why it was. He rolled a natural 20 and it was a 1. That is exactly what happened.
The one time I don't want that thing to roll a 20.
Wow.
I saw you
That
happy.
It was
Right?
so wonderful.
The
It's so
both of them,
wonderfully
they were
confusing.
Yeah.
It was so confusing.
That was
oh
so
my
great.
god, it was so great.
I was like happy and realization. That was amazing. I don't think we'll ever see that again. No.
No. Damn. Oh
That
my
was
God.
amazing.
Okay, keep role playing. You hit him with the blast. You see him kind of grab the helm in a sense. It just falls down to the ground. Both relics are on the ground. You and Robin are up in the air. You guys can role play.
I grab the relic. I grab the ego relic, and I go to the cultist and I go back up, or he'll die.
The cultists kind of look at each other. They back up.
Damn right you do.
The cultists never had any instructions to attack or do anything, so they just backed up.
I run over to Maya and try to. I have no skills to do so, but I try to bandage her up. I want to go to everybody.
Yes. Okay, so for this last round, you'll have to roll a d4.
Okay.
1.
Yeah.
1.
One
I got
damage,
one
one
as
damage.
well. Wow.
There you go. The
You
one's
got
great.
1?
Yeah. How
So
about
now,
that?
So now you're trying to bandage somebody. Who are you bandaging?
I'll go to
Said
Maya first.
Maya.
Go ahead, just roll. Roll first aid, I think it's survival, of course. Survival.
Okay.
You need to get a 12.
And I don't have it, so it's a d12.
Yes, so you need to achieve a 12 total.
Okay. It's a survival check, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
There you
got
go.
it.
Yeah.
16.
Nice. Okay, you are bandaged. What are you doing this round?
Thanks.
Mr. Bordeaux, is there any way that you can figure out how we can get out of here? I feel like we made our decision.
First, there's something I need from one of your friends over here. Why don't you tend to your allies? He walks over to Relic.
Which relic?
He walks over to the live relic, your relic.
This is so scary.
Are you doing anything?
All right, I go over to Katic and I will.
D12 if you don't have first aid.
I'll try.
He just I barely laugh over him.
I did an 11.
So helpful, Tom. Thank you.
Sorry.
Oh my!
I had a moment of consciousness, and then I saw a man laughing at me.
I try.
giggle boost.
I'm like, you are
What'd you get?
very burned. 10.
Said you have a +2.
Oh, hey. All right.
The plus, we didn't put it before because the +2 was just
right.
nullified. But you have +2, so that works.
12. Wow.
Okay, so Headley and you are still going in. You have to roll for that. Headley will be fine still. You take a D4.
I gotta do okay. 3 damage.
3 damage. Next round.
Oh no.
Go ahead, roll.
All right.
All right, you can. I'll go to Headley.
Survival, right?
Go ahead. You can roll for Headley right now. Yeah, survival. Need a 20.
Yes.
14.
Nice. You roll the advantage on both of them, and that is it. The part has been saved.
Yeah.
You see Bardot lean down over a Relic's head, and he seems to like move his hand all over his body, not touching him, just keeping it above. Ah, of course. Just
You guys got screwed.
here's what I need. He's holding the collector's coin. Puts it in his pocket. Someone has a mission for you. I would say drag your friends. Let's be on our way.
Wait, both of them?
Whichever one you like the best. He starts walking down into the brush.
Are they up or are they?
Can we walk?
Yeah, well, they are. No one has any healing right now.
Does your
I
sword
do.
any?
I can heal.
Alright.
Am I able to use it?
No, you don't. So, okay, so you guys are able to get up to a point where you're pretty much at 0, and I'm going to allow you to just be conscious and walk. You have to be assisted by somebody, and that's basically what happens. And so it looks like you guys are really. You don't have enough people to do this.
Right.
So you have to leave some
We have
people
the
behind. You allow one person to do 2 people, and that is pretty much it.
Can
1, 2, 3, 4. You can't even bring Relic.
can Bardot help us out?
Bardot's already walked into the brush.
Mr. Bardot! We need an extra set of hands here.
What about
Same
Headley?
thing.
Is Headley good?
No, he's out.
Oh,
he's
yeah,
unconscious.
That's right.
All right.
So who do you leave behind?
Can I? All right, let's try this. Sit on.
This is the real problem of the episode.
Who are the two? I look at it around. Who are the 2 lightest? You.
You don't have to go
and-
crazy. Just 2 people you could take. So
I want to sit them on Relic and drag Relic's legs like a sled.
Yes.
that's heavy.
I want to see if I can do it. Like use him as like a.
I mean, if
whatever.
we're
He's
conscious, we should be able to like at least kind of sit or hold on, right?
like use like a what do they call
We
that?
don't-
Like
we might not
If
be
you
able to
if you
walk,
if you
but-
two of you
Wagon, a
Like,
rickshaw?
no, like a
Think
it's I'm gonna see. I can't think of the thing, but like it's like a
sled, like a
there's like a
Relic is too heavy. This is not.
it doesn't
feasible.
work.
like a gurney, like the one that they walk
Nah.
behind. I know what you're
He's
talking
too
about.
heavy, and putting people on him and dragging him. It's
I know.
impossible.
I wanted to try. That's all.
Yeah, it just doesn't work.
What about these cultists?
They backed off.
Are they there?
They backed off away. They're gone.
I don't want to be part of them. I don't even want to be. All right, look.
If you leave me behind here, I will make my way out somehow.
What if you put all the skulls next to each other and roll us across the skulls?
Come on, let's go. I guess
That's how the ancient druids did
Yeah,
it.
that's how they did
for,
it. They built the pyramids.
Wasn't
Yeah,
exactly
Stonehenge.
wasn't exactly skulls though.
No,
rounds.
the
Yeah,
idea,
skulls
the
are
idea is
better.
there.
Tree logs.
Skulls would just break. I'm pretty
I
sure.
don't know.
Okay, tree
It's pretty
logs.
strong.
Okay, guys, just Bardot's gonna move on without you, and you're going to probably be trapped here forever unless you do it right now. 6 seconds. Make a decision. 6,
Right,
5,
Go catch up
4,
to him. Do
We leave Relic.
2, 1. You 4 people. You guys start making way. You catch up to Bardot. You barely see him in the brush. You're just keeping up, dragging your allies, and making your way
Oh my god.
downtown.
All right.
Who do you
fast.
Let's get a
Who do you
role.
want?
Let's get a role play as you're going. You guys remember that you are role playing yourselves like barely conscious, and you 2 are up. You guys are obviously exhausted. Everybody role play. You're following Bardot, barely following him to the woods.
Are you taller than me?
What?
How tall? I'm trying to figure out who I'm carrying.
I'm about 5'5".
Oh, okay. I guess I'll get Dash and Relic. That I picture Headley as a shorter knight. I don't know why.
He is shorter.
Yeah, I picture him as like a wiry, like kind of swashbuckly, kind of almost knighty.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll take the 2 tall guys because I'm 5'8". They're both like
Okay.
I'm 6 foot.
Okay. So you have Maya and Headley. Okay. Role play, guys.
we have to get out of here and we have to warn the city that this has happened. Are you? Look, there's a lot going on right now. I don't mean to like make a thing about it. But Mr. Bardot did mention that like there's something you should be telling us. Is there something you should be telling us? I just don't want somebody else to also be secretly aligned with bad guys.
I'm not secretly aligned with any bad guys, okay?
All right. I didn't think any of us were. It's
Listen,
not an
we were
unreasonable question.
getting along pretty well for the last few weeks since we were training together, okay? I don't want anything to happen to ruin it, and I don't want anyone to hear anything or learn anything that's going to change our opinions of each other, okay? I promise I'm not working for the Dark Majesty.
Okay.
Or anybody else. I'm working for Solst, with you.
All right. I'm not trying to pry. I was just asking.
Well, I
All right?
certainly have a problem.
He's
Did you see what happened? Half the party didn't even join the fight.
We all
standing around.
We all joined the
Maya,
fight.
Dash.
No. We all joined the fight with Caddick before we went unconscious.
I gave you a +4.
Before we all fell
grappled
unconscious,
What are you talking
everyone joined the fight.
As with great hesitation.
Well, yes, but he's a friend of ours.
He's still a friend.
Well, he was our friend. He's dead now, probably.
We shouldn't have left him.
I'm sorry. It was a choice between people who didn't betray the city and everything that we are fighting for versus people who did. I don't want to leave him either, but I don't want to leave you here.
Thank you.
Or Caddick, or Dash, or Headley. Who, again, was really on the right track. Headley, whatever. I thought well of you, but I think better of you now. Whatever it's worth.
Thank you.
It was very impressive, what you said.
I just felt it was the right thing.
The crystal inside of Relic.
I don't know. I mean, whatever he is, or whoever he was, it wasn't the person that I thought I knew. Anyone who...
He lost.
He's lost to us. He's lost to us one way or another.
Can he not just reappear in some other form?
I don't know how any of this works.
It's not like he bleeds out or anything. He'll probably just wake up.
Yeah. And what I would like to be, frankly, is as far away from them as possible when they do wake up, because one more attack like they gave on us and we're all out. I am so close to unconsciousness right now myself.
Let's push on.
All right. So wait a second. Can he still bring down the shields to the city? Can he still enact his plan?
If we can get out of here, which I'm hoping Mr. Bardot can help us with, then we can prevent his... we can prevent it.
Okay.
But yes, I think he could.
I go up to Headley. Well, I don't go up to him, but
Well, you're on the other side of him, right?
I look over, I say, I apologize for calling you a war maniac, Headley.
Don't worry about it. I do like war. Just not waging it.
Well,
You're very good at what you do, Headley.
You were pretty good with your blade.
You are.
Not like I hit him at all. I damaged him. It was armored once. I didn't really... There's nothing. I don't feel like I really added too much. Next time I'll endeavor to do better.
It's strange. You seem like you really enjoy being hands-off and being a strategist of war, but you're really good in a fight.
I like to be. I like the tactics and command things like that and strategizing and such. That's where I really excel.
See you a little differently now.
All right. Can we see Bardot?
Yeah. So you guys are basically just behind him, following, and he's basically, it's almost like he's always on the tip of where you're about to lose him, like, like he brushes through it, like you can just barely see the thing still moving, Yes, thank God for the big hat. Oh, they're still following me, let me take it off.
Do we hear the clock, too?
Yes, whenever you get close enough to him, you hear like, that's helping you. All these little things, the hat, the clock, all these things are keeping you on the track. You guys walk for about 30 minutes, is something like that, and it's pretty exhausting. You finally get up, and it starts to clear, and you notice the trees as you're walking up are becoming like red. It actually turned red, much more red than the whole tinted world that you're in.
Oh, that's good.
That's good. That's always a good thing. As you walk up out of this forest into the clearing, you see Bardot is out on like a ledge to a cliff. It probably goes down maybe about, not that far, but like 50 feet. And it goes out to like this large area. And you see there's this land, like a floating piece of earth, as if it came up out of the ground. It's just kind of just floating there. And around it is this shield, like a purple shield around it. And you see it's just kind of there floating. And look inside that shield looks like some sort of obviously magical and fabricated fortress. You can roleplay. Bardot just, when you arrive, Bardot just like looking at it.
Mr. Bardot, I really hope that whatever we have to do doesn't involve us having to get into that thing. please say you're just looking at it because it's really impressive, but really the exit's right over there, right?
You worry too much. We are traveling inside. Do not fear.
Whose fortress? We're in no shape to sneak into a fortress, Mr. Bardell.
We are not sneaking into a fortress.
Is that your fortress?
No. He takes a step off the ledge, and all of a sudden you see the rock go right where his foot would go. And he keeps doing it. And stairs go right to the fortress. And he starts walking up all the way to the fortress.
How big are the stairs? Can I...
Now we gotta walk
They're big
upstairs.
enough. Yeah, they're big enough. Again, these are the problems of the episode.
Stairs. I'm so hurt.
You gotta
I'm
help
so
me. You gotta help
tired.
me a little bit.
I'm trying.
Use the tail, whatever it takes. All right. I'll go first. Just, I feel like he likes you more, and there's more likelihood if I go first, the stairs won't disappear.
I don't want to be. That's a good point. I've seen too many movies to be behind the guy that really matters. So you go first. You just carry everybody along. You guys just help out. Again, you cannot walk or act without the support of somebody. So that's basically what's happening. Even if he's holding you one hand for a time, that's basically you're being brought through. You guys walk all the way up to this thing. After a while, if you're afraid of heights, if your character's afraid of heights, this is pretty high. And it's probably, like 150 feet in the air, hovering. So it's like looking down, it's like, there's no railings. If they would put railings in, we'd be leading it
all day.
So you guys get to the point where you see the shields there. And when he gets close enough to the shield, you see him take out the coin. And he goes, I have the coin. And the shield goes... opens up, and he steps through. When he steps through, it's still open. Everybody's worried about the moment where things get cut.
Bye.
It takes the shield, or hand comes out, picks up Dan, it takes him in, and pushes you out. Pushes you over.
Giant claw machine just drops him.
It's like the thing that pushes the quarters.
Yes,
It's slowly pushing
So sorry. You gotta push you over now.
Oh, hang on.
So
I was with.
I'm going to burn your fortress down. So you guys walk into the fortress, and sorry, to walk into the outside, like onto the grounds of the rock around the fortress. Behind you, the shield closes up. In the distance, almost like something the world is reacting to the shield being open. You see, like in the sky, like red streaking towards, almost like red lightning. And all of a sudden, you see like red mist go swirl down and just bash the shield where it was open, like it tried to get in, and then opens up, and it kind of just dissipates like a cloud would. Bardot doesn't seem to react to this, and he just keeps walking. He finally gets to normal steps, and he walks to the fortress. The door, and that opens up, and then he walks inside. He beckons you. Follow.
Right.
Okay.
Keep going.
All right.
It's got to be better than climbing more stairs.
Keep going.
Yeah, we are in.
You walk inside, and inside, you see a world of stairs.
I was waiting for that.
This is that puzzle where the stairs go up every different way.
It's an MCS for drawing. You just have to keep.
And everyone teleports to the end except for Dash.
Oh no.
Must have frightened.
Sorry.
He's like upside down on the stairs.
Yes.
Just becomes
Nothing makes sense in this place. So there are no stairs. You guys walk in. You walk down this hallway, and the hallway looks like a very much, like I said, it's fabricated. It's obviously magical. It's purple. It's lit. It has its own aura to it, and you can see inside from the same aura that's coming from the walls. There's no torches or things like that. The castle. It's almost like if somebody were to make the cookie cutter version of a fortress, or a castle's a small fortress. This would be it. You guys walk in, and there's no guards or anything like that. You see there's like tapestries on the walls. There's carpet on the ground. You walk in. Double doors come in. They open. You walk down to the hallway. There's column, marble columns. You walk through all the columns. You go to
Who is here, the Pope?
If you are here to see the tapestries, then I am Mickey Mouse. How many references can I put into this moment? Or can we put in this moment? You finally get to the last double doors. They open up. You walk in, and sitting in a throne It's clearly what you can imagine as Bardot kind of bows, the Archmage. And that is where we stop for today.
Out of the frying pan and into the fire, boys!